guys, welcome back to my channel, Michi Makes Up. It is that time of the year. My Beautylish Lucky Bag 2024 has arrived. I did manage to pick up the XL or extra large size, and I'm going to be 100% honest, transparent. I already looked at all the items in here, so if I don't look very surprised when I take them out of the bag, that's the reason why. But I will be very open and talk about whether I'm excited about the item and if I'll use it, whether I think it belongs, that particular item belongs in these lucky bags at all. So you'll get the full deets and my personal opinion. If you're curious of what I got last year, I will have a playlist below in the description. This is my 4th year picking up a lucky bag, and then at the end of this video I'll also have a link directly to last year's video if you're curious, because I probably make most of my comparisons to what I got last year. Last year I also picked up a XL lucky bag, and I think that's a fair comparison. So I'm going to look at each item individually. This is the size of my XL bag, and from memory I just feel like it was a bit smaller than last year's. I feel like the weight is about the same because some of these items are, hefty. The packaging and the actual product, volume of product does make up that weight, but I think they're just, in general, the items seem a little bit smaller. The box is a little bit smaller. Also noteworthy here is I paid $20 in shipping for the XL, and I believe that has gone up $5 from previous years. It used to be $15. So I do, at $20 shipping, it's getting up there. The lucky bag itself, the price for it has not changed. It's still $150 for the XL, but when you tack on $20 shipping, it's getting up there, and then you add tax after. So I don't know that I would have an appetite as much for the lucky bag XL if shipping continues to go up. And I fully recognize that Beautylish, instead of increasing the cost of the lucky bag or the price of the lucky bags, they just passed on the cost of shipping directly and kept that transparent. So take what you will with that, but I thought it was worth pointing out. So I'm just gonna get right into 2024 lucky bag, which is the Year of the Dragon. This is the design, and just a quick read of the tag. It reads, "The dragons on this year's lucky bag symbolize good luck and fortune along with power and change. We hope these surprises offer you moments of self-love that help you tap into your power in 2024. Yes, I would like that. Power, change, good fortune. I wish that upon all of you guys as well. So getting into the items. So this first one is from Viseart. It is their Petite Fool in the Water Lotus color story. If you have been watching this channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Viseart and of their Petite Fool. So this is the Water Lotus. This is not a color story that I would wear on a regular basis, but I do very much enjoy green and teals. Mint green, like this whole thing, which I just love. Even though I know I won't get a lot of use out of it, I actually was very pleased, was very happy to see that I got this in my lucky bag. One thing I didn't mention in the beginning of the video is I will tally up the retail prices at the very end to let you guys know what the total value of my lucky bag is versus what I paid. And the next item is from R+Co. It's called Bleu. And I can't tell, because the packaging is not your typical R+Co packaging or what I've seen. I wonder if Bleu is maybe the more upscale or luxury line, but this is a sleep mask night repair serum for hair. Hair product is not something I'm excited to get ever, actually, from lucky bags. I think other people might feel differently. I've used them. So anytime I get them, whether it's a serum or a spray, I would try all of them, and I just feel like it doesn't do much for me. It does not have that wow factor that makes me think, wow, I'm really glad I got to try this from the lucky bag. Like, let me go pick up another one. So I just haven't either had luck with the products, or it's just something, it's just something I'm not excited about. However, I do want to still take out the product and show you guys. So it does smell beautiful. Has a very clean floral scent to it. Hair masks in general, like a leave-in overnight hair mask, is not even something I like using, actually. So it's not about the brand. It's actually not even about hair product in that sense. It's just, I do not leave my hair damp before going to bed. So this does not fit in with how I treat my hair, how I like to leave my hair. This is going to be something I'm going to give away. All right, moving on. This is a hair item as well, but I find it really cute. Last year I did also get some scrunchies from Kitsch, and they were of like that velour or velvet wrapping. And I didn't have hair long enough last year, for most of last year, to actually use them, but now that I'm growing my hair out, I will actually make an effort to use these. I don't mind the scrunchies. In fact, I find that gone, it seems, are false lashes. That, you know, it's kind of disappointing to get stuff like that. But the scrunchies I don't mind. I think they're really cute, and Kitsch has really cute stuff. So this I actually was happy to receive. Okay, and then we have here, as expected, there's always something from Good Molecules. And I don't actually always use the Good Molecule products I get from these lucky bags. However, this specifically is the Yerba Mate, I think that's how you say it, mate. Wake Up Eye Gel. I am running out of my eye cream, and I would definitely be open to trying this eye gel for sure. It helps reduce signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. Yes, actually excited to try this. Let's reach for something that's a little bit bigger here. Okay, this is the Barbara Strum Molecular Hair and Scalp Anti-Aging or Super Anti-Aging Shampoo. It is meant to restore and repair. Product is made in Germany. So this is a luxury brand, and it is their shampoo. And I do believe it's actually a very subtle, clean scent. From this brand, if I remember correctly, the first year I picked up a Beautylish XL bag, I got one of their serums, if I remember correctly, and it had the same subtle floral scent. Maybe not exactly the same, but it was subtle, and it was very luxurious and very nice. It was a very luxurious serum. Again, hair product. We now have 3 hair products. I guess a good thing is, the most disappointing thing about this XL bag is just the amount of hair products. Now with that out of the way, it gets a little bit more exciting. So if you're also not excited about hair products, we are gone. We've moved past it. So my chief complaint of this lucky bag is just, I'm really not a fan of the hair products that I've tried in the past years that I got from the bag, and this year I have 3. I'm not sure I'm going to use this. TBD on this one. I just found a hair conditioner shampoo that I really, really enjoy. So if I do try it, if I do keep this, it's going to be a bit of time before I actually get into it. All right. Okay, this I'm very excited about. It's from Danirix. It's their Yummy Skin Glow Serum Priming Face Serum. And if you guys have seen some of my recent videos, they're just, you know, fun things that I have that I would love to test and share that experience with you guys. So what I have is the Glow. So what I have is the Glow series, where I take a glow face primer or a glow serum that's meant to wear underneath makeup, sometimes like underneath all your skincare too. And I wear that for the full day, give updates during the video to see how it works. I have combination to oily skin, so I always like to see, you know, does this serum or primer help hold up makeup, extend the longevity, and does the serum make my face oily throughout the day? So those are some of the things I look for and update throughout the video, and so I'm very pleased to have, or to be able to try, Danirix Glow Serum. I'm very excited. So this is a double duty. It gives you glow and also is a primer to extend the longevity of makeup. I'm very excited to try this actually. I've never taken it out of the packaging until just now. And it does have quite a strong scent to it. And some of the product is already actually coming out of the applicator. So I'll just swatch it really quick. It does have a definitely visible glow and has a tint to it. Reminds me a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury's Glow Serum as well. Okay. Hopefully the scent dissipates. I prefer no scent, but hopefully that dissipates quickly. Still excited to try this. All right, there's just very few items left in here. We're almost at the end. I just picked the biggest item from that. I think there's only 3 items left, so we're almost at the end. Pick the biggest one from the bag, and this is from Suzanne Cohen Body Butter. Now this, I am also very excited about. The body lotion I normally use has been out of stock, and I'm running low, and now I'm thinking, okay, where can I find this? If I were to switch brands, what would I use anyway? And now I can put that decision off for another month. I'm actually really excited about this. It's a body butter, and I think it's perfect that it's a thicker consistency, like a thicker product, because it's been cold and dry here. So my skin can definitely use some pampering. It is beautifully scented. Again, I prefer natural or minimal scent, so hopefully this is not overwhelming and will dissipate. But it smells like pineapple souffle. Yeah. Wow. It smells delicious. I'm excited about this too. And then my second to last item, I don't know what this is. Actually, no, there were 4 items in here, so this is the third last item. This is always very pleased to get a Sonia G brush. This is from her Fusion series. It is the Jumbo Blender, if I remember correctly, or Jumbo Worker. The Jumbo Worker is actually not a brush from her Fusion series that I use all that often. However, her Fusion series is probably one of my favorite sets of brushes she's launched thus far and gets the most use every time I put on makeup. So I'm just really excited to get a Sonia G brush. Not so secretly, I hope in 1 year I'll get a full set of brushes. Like, that's always like, oh, if only if I get a full set of Sonia G brush, like that would be the ultra lucky XL bag. Yeah, but I'm still excited. I'm happy I got that. I'm gonna save my favorite item for last because this last item is also on my wish list for the lucky bag. I always think, like, if I get this, that would be pretty cool. I actually did get it this year. I'm gonna save it for last. This item here is from Wayne Goss. It is from his Luxury Cream Lipstick collection. When Wayne first released his lipsticks or his makeup lines, which were inaugurated with the lipstick collection, I actually did pick up quite a few lipsticks, lip glosses. If anybody, if any of you guys are curious what my initial thoughts were on that collection, I do have the video. He is actually redoing his entire makeup line, reformulating. So not surprised to see a Wayne Goss product being included in the lucky bag. And even before, prior to his announcement that he's redoing his makeup line, we were still seeing Wayne Goss products in the lucky bags. Actually, I thought maybe there was a chance we would get more than one Wayne Goss product. I wonder if that's the case with anybody, but I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm glad it's only one. This is in the shade Dahlia, and I'll have to check against what I have, but I believe I actually already have that shade. So if that's the case, it means I will be giving this away as well. And for the last item, every year, year after year, I would hope that I would get this item. And that is a Natasha Denona full-size palette. This is the Yucca palette, or do we call it, or do you pronounce it Yucca? I might need to just quickly do some research after this to certain that. But I did not, or I have not been picking up her palettes for, I think, going on a year and a half now. So while I do have quite a collection of her launches and releases, I don't have anything recent. So I really hoped this year that I would get a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, and here we are. Very, very excited. We have a mixture of cool and warmer tones, but overall I think this is a cool color story. And I definitely see a nice amount of variety that I could use to create different eye looks. I think I definitely want to create a dedicated video to this, but yeah, I'm really, so overall I think this being one of the items and just something I had wished for several years, overall I did enjoy, or I do find that there's value in this XL Lucky Bag that I got. When compared directly to last year's though, I do find that this Lucky Bag lacks that kind of wow factor with like a really lucky bag. Last year I received a Chantecaille highlighter that was missing in my collection. I had the Oliver face powder, I had the blush and lipstick, but I didn't have the highlighter, and I got it from my lucky bag. So it was just mind blown. How perfect is that? I also got a Tom Ford lipstick, another Viseart Petit Fou palette that I don't already have, and it's this beautiful color story that I would actually wear more often than the Water Lotus we saw at the beginning of the video. So it just had more of a wow factor, and it's not that it had, you know, way more products that I would use versus this year. It just had a bit more of a wow factor. But if you want to see the rest of what I got last year, again, the video or the playlist is below. So overall, what I think is, disappointed, got 3 hair products. Just gonna put that out there again. But I think overall, I still have a good amount of products I'm actually going to use. And I don't mind that sometimes things are duplicated. That's just the nature of a lucky bag. So I'm quite happy, actually, even though I have a very, you know, obvious loud complaint. But yeah, let me tally everything up and come back to let you guys know what the total value of all of these products are. I tallied up the prices from all the items I got in my lucky bag, and I used Beautylish's website's prices. The total value of all the items combined is $512. This is a record for me based on past years' XL bags. I'm always in that $400 value range. So this has far exceeded that, and the item that really put it at that 500 plus value is going to be this hair mask. From R Plus Co's Bleu line. And indeed, just quick research, the Bleu line is, I guess, a more luxurious line from the company, and this is valued at $165. I was curious if you could get the product at different price points from other online retailers, and actually you can get the same thing on Amazon for $165. So that is what it's priced at. Interesting reviews though, so I'm just now very curious about this product here. And as we're talking about the highest value product from my lucky bag, the lowest value is going to be the Kitsch scrunchies, which I think are adorable. I very much look forward to using them, and this color is very cute. I love green. So yeah, that is kind of surprising. It is very surprising. I mean, it is very surprising. I would love to hear what you think of this lucky bag. Is it boring? Is it disappointing? Or are you also delighted from some of these items? If you also picked up a lucky bag, please tell me what you got. Share with me a link to your video. I'd love to watch that as well. So thank you guys for watching, and see you again very soon. Have a good one. Bye.